Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into something that's making huge waves, Google's new Gemini 3 Pro. And the claims are, they're basically saying it outperforms everything. GPT 5.1, Claude Sonnet 4.5, you name it. So our mission is to unpack that. What's the real evidence? What are the new features? And, does it actually hold up?
Oh, absolutely. High stakes is the right way to put it. And this isn't just marketing fluff. Gemini 3 Pro is already sitting at the top of the LM Arena leaderboard. Our sources confirm it's beating competitors on, 19 of the 20 major industry benchmarks. It's a big deal. What's really fascinating, though, is that the leap seems to be coming from abstract reasoning, not just from being bigger.
That's the key phrase I keep hearing, abstract reasoning. They hit a 45% on the ARC AGI-2 benchmark. And to put that in context for you, our sources say that's like triple what the next models get. So
Right.
why does that one score matter so much?
Well, because it's a test designed for genuine intelligence. You can't just, memorize your way to a good score on that one.
Yeah.
Hitting 45% suggests the model can actually synthesize brand new solutions. And this is all backed by some, frankly, insane technical specs. We're talking about a 1 million token context window.
A million tokens. That's an entire novel, a 1,000-page legal document, an entire code base. But how do you even manage that complexity? How do you keep the model from just, churning out nonsense?
That's the breakthrough. They've introduced something called thinking level control, which includes this deep think mode.
Deep think mode.
Yeah, and it's kind of revolutionary. It lets you, the user, tell the model to slow down. You're essentially trading speed or latency for a deeper, more consistent thought process. It's their attempt to fix that lazy AI problem where models just rush to the first easy answer.
Okay, so let's get into who this is really for. Google's messaging seems very, very targeted. This is for developers, right? For power users building complex, what they call agentic workflows.
Exactly. Autonomous systems that can handle multiple steps.
And they're shipping new tools to support that. I saw things like anti-gravity, which they're calling an AI IDE. It apparently writes code across your editor, the terminal, and your browser all at once.
And vibe coding, too.
Right. Vibe coding, which generates a whole working application from just a natural language description.
The numbers support this focus. It gets a 54.2% on Terminal Bench 2.0, which is pretty solid.
So what's the cost? Is this accessible?
It's competitive. $20 a month for the subscription, or around $2 per million input tokens through the API. But, and this is the important part,
There's always a but.
that huge context window gets expensive.
Yeah.
The rates actually double if you push past 200,000 tokens. Deep thinking, it turns out, is not cheap.
Which brings us to the big question we always ask. Does all this amazing tech actually translate to real-world productivity, or is it still just impressive demoware?
And this is where we really need that reality check on autonomy. Independent testing, especially reviews looking at these complex agent tasks, shows that something like anti-gravity still needs constant human oversight.
So what does that look like in practice? What goes wrong?
Well, a reviewer gave an example where the agent successfully screenshots a UI and declares the job a success.
But
But it completely missed that the server build failed in the background, or that the database wasn't even running.
So the promise of a fully autonomous agent you can just set loose. We're not quite there yet. The human is still very much in the loop. Another interesting detail was the shift in the model's personality.
Yeah.
It's more concise now, right? More efficient.
Yeah, much less flowery.
Yeah.
It sort of assumes you're an expert, which I guess feels more professional, but definitely less chatty. So I guess the main takeaway for you is this. Gemini 3 Pro is a genuine, measurable leap forward. The reasoning, the coding, it's all more consistent and more usable, especially if you're building complex systems. But that dream of just pressing go and walking away, that's still very much future tense.
Right. So here's something for you to think about until the next deep dive. With these advances in deep think modes and overall reasoning, how soon do you think we'll shift from constant human supervision, where you have to check every single failure, to just simple human guidance, where all you have to do is point the model in the right direction?